If you're looking for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
Riley is the son of Chris and Sarah Herman. His other activities include unified bowling, track and field, show choir, and choir. His plans are to go to college and major in sports statistics at a college yet to be decided. And his favorite athletic memory was giving post-game speeches his sophomore year. His advice for future student athletes: winners never quit and quitters never win. Next up, we have Gabe Harris. Gabe is the son of Matt and Angela Harris. His other activities include track and field, National Honor Society, FCA, Skills USA, and junior mates. His plans next year are to go to college and major in physical therapy and travel the world. His favorite athletic memory was a celebration pit after a football win. And his advice to future student athletes: take risks and chances because you don't get many opportunities. Next, we have Jonas Schnackenberg. Jonas is the son of Jane and Kim Schnackenberg. His other activities include baseball and unified bowling. Next year, he plans to attend the University of Nebraska in Omaha to study civil engineering. His favorite athletic memory was playing in the rain against Columbus Lakeview. And his advice to future student athletes is that hard work will always pay off. Our next senior is Jace Smalley. Jace is the son of Jordan and Sherry Molly. His other activities are track, unified bowling, National Honor Society, Skills USA, junior mates, and FBLA. His plans next year are to attend UNO and study criminal justice. His favorite athletic memory was being undefeated this season, and his advice for future student athletes is high school goes way too fast, so enjoy it while it lasts. And our final senior tonight is Trevor Beavers. Trevor is the son of Travis and Tammy Beavers. His other activities are wrestling and golf, and his future plans are to receive a science degree at a four-year college. His favorite athletic memory was beating Ashland at the beginning of the season, and his advice to future student athletes is hard work will always pay off. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me with a big round of applause for all of these seniors and their families for their contributions to the Wahoo High School football program.
I just want to win.
If you're looking for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers. At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their families' everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card.
For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo is excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Rivalry Apparel.
South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance.
Microphone.
What's that?
That breeze is going to be hitting our microphone.
Yeah, that's what can you do?
I'm going to do my best. This window needs a little washing.
Yeah, I tried to. Yeah. Yeah, that is a pretty good wind. If it's too bad, we can close it a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
really
you're good. I'll
make what you do. I like having it open to hear some of the crowd noise and some of that stuff.
I agree. I like the ambiance.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, well, anthem in how long? Okay. So yeah, we'll come on, talk for 3 minutes. We'll let you play the anthem, and then run through all the commercials, and then we should be good for kickoff.
Okay.
That sound good, Blake? Okay.
Hey, you want it, Rip? You know, Robert? Like the music, Rip?
Test. Okay. And a good Friday evening, and welcome to Wahoo, Nebraska, home of your Wahoo Warriors, Austin McNorton, alongside the voice of your Falcons, Tyler Chapelier. We're here tonight for a battle in the state of Nebraska Class C1, a battle between two top 10 teams. The number 2 undefeated Wahoo Warriors host the number 7 6-1 Falcons of Douglas County West High School. And Tyler, my gosh, it's football weather. A little chilly, a little windy. There was some rain earlier this afternoon. Field's a little bit wet. I don't think either of these two football teams care about any of that. They're ready to go.
No, I think if anything, it plays exactly into both teams' playing style, which is running between the tackles, running downhill all 4 quarters. So if anything, this is just good old-fashioned Midwestern October football here.
Should be a lot of fun, no doubt. And again, we're so excited to be here with you on 3 different places. So for everyone out there listening, we are on Saunders County Online right now, YouTube channel, Wahoo Public High School's YouTube channel, as well as BSDN Live, the home of the Falcons. Again, Wahoo comes into the contest 7-1 on the year. They started out the season defeating the defending state champions of Pierce here on their home floor. They've rolled ever since then. Douglas County West, their only trip up of the entire year was at Boone Central on the road by 5 points in kind of the middle of the season. And so, Tyler, when you're saying for both of these teams saying, all right, here we go, 2 top 10 teams, what's the mentality you have to take into a game like this?
Well, for DC West, the last couple seasons, especially last year, they were right on the cusp of being a real good team and a couple games away from making the state tournament. And for them, I know this is an opportunity they have to come in and really prove themselves this year as a legitimate contender here in Class C1.
We got a great game for you all night long here from Wahoo High School. Austin McNorton, Tyler Chapelier, Blake Maxon here running the show with all the cameras and everything. We will take a break, come back as we pause for the national anthem, thank our sponsors, and get you set for kickoff here between your Wahoo Warriors and the Douglas County West Falcons.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
If you're looking for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Is excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Rivalry
teamwork
Apparel.
and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southhaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud...
And welcome back to Wahoo High School here on this Friday the 13th between two
That's right.
top 10 teams in Class C1 in the state of Nebraska. Austin McNorton, Tyler Chapelier here with you on BSDN Live, Wahoo Public YouTube, and Saunders County Online. It looks like Douglas County wins the opening coin toss and elects to defer to the second half. The Falcons come out in their road white uniforms, black pants, red helmets, and black numbers with red trim. Wahoo, the first uniform combination we've seen this year in this kind of format. White pants, gold jerseys, blue numbers, and blue helmets. The Wahoo Warriors will receive the opening kickoff and go left to right across your screen. DC West will kick off right to left. And the Warriors have 2 kick returns this season, returned for touchdowns.
Kicking off for the Falcons, number 5, Colton Wilmot.
It'll be number 5, Colton Wilmot, to kick it off for the Falcons. And back to receive for the Warriors is Kip Brigham. 12 minutes put up on the clock here in the opening frame, and Tyler, here we go. It's time.
It is time.
We've been talking about it for a couple of weeks now. These teams have had each other in their sights. Winner of this game wins the district, gets a big advantage in their postseason standings, could impact them of hosting all the way throughout or not. This is a monster game. Don't even need to say much more. The Falcon fans on their feet for the opening kick. It's a good kick back deep, and it will actually roll into the end zone. So the wind coming out of the direct north, and it's a heavy wind coming out of the north, helps that kick go into the end zone. And so Wahoo will start 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line, or 20-yard line, I should say, going left to right here with 12 minutes.
Yeah, that kick aided definitely by a little bit of wind, tailwind. And it'll be interesting to see here, Wahoo, how many pass attempts they're going to make move in this direction. They only average just a little over 10 pass attempts a game. So not a lot in the air anyway, but see how much ground and pound they do here heading straight into the wind.
Bordowski gets the first handoff off to the near side. Big hole for Noah, and he's past the 30 for a Wahoo first down. On the first play of the game, Noah Bordowski gets 11. Noah, the leading carrier for Wahoo this season. That's carry number 102 for him this year. He's now up to 583 on the ground with 11 touchdowns rushing as well. 1st and 10 Warriors, ball on their own 31-yard line. First drive of the game. Ball placed on the near hash. Kaminsky in the backfield with Bordowski standing to his right. Jace awaits on the snap with Caden Smart going across the formation. Jace now sends Sam Edmonds across the formation as well, and he puts his hands up. Yeah,
I think we're going to have a false start there on the offense.
Yeah, there were just a couple of guys moving, and Jace Kaminsky, it looked like he wasn't sure on exactly what the play call was. Is he moved Caden Smart across, and then Sam Edmonds came across. Someone jumps in, so Wahoo shoots himself in the foot. It's 1st and 10 Warriors, 11:16 to go here in quarter number 1. 1st and 15 now for Wahoo back on their own 16-yard line. Kaminsky ready to go now with Sam Edmonds and hands it off to Bordowski off to the left side. Noah, another good carry, gets the penalty yardage back near the original line of scrimmage, maybe half a yard further, making it 2nd and 9 for Wahoo. And it looks like Wahoo is doing a good job of running on those outside tackles on back-to-back.
I was just going to say a good job here early on by Wahoo, opening some holes up here right up the middle.
That is Jonas Schnockenberg and Trevor Beavers, Eli Emerson, all on those outside edges for Wahoo. 2nd and 9 Warriors, ball in the left hash now on their own 31.5-yard line. Kaminsky in the backfield. Awaits the snap, takes it, rolls out to his left looking to throw, and does out to the flat where it's caught by the wide receiver, taken up near the first down marker, a couple yards shy of the first down marker on that far side of the field for Wahoo. It looked like, I think it was Caden Smart.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And Wahoo doing a great job of yards after contact here. DC West, so far this season, a solid tackling team. They're a strong defensive unit here. Wahoo moving the ball here, making it tough on DC West.
3rd and 1 Warriors. They need to get to the 40 to keep the drive alive. It's on the 39.5. Ball into the backfield and a lot of whistles before the snap, and Wahoo just killed himself. Another false start, making a 3rd and half a yard, 3rd and 5. And that hurts. Back-to-back penalties for the Warriors on their opening drive.
Yeah, so far Wahoo's moved the ball about 20 yards and only about 4 yards to show for it.
Clock will start again, 9:52 to go here in the opening quarter. Opening drive of this top 10 matchup. Wahoo now has it 3rd and 6, ball on their own 34, as the Falcon fans make some noise here on the south side of the field. Kaminsky in the backfield sends Bordowski out to the flat and throws it to Noah. Noah makes the catch here to the near sideline, 40, 45, and a first down for Wahoo on Noah Bordowski's 3rd catch of the season, and it's a Wahoo first down. Well, that's something that's not on film a lot there, Tyler.
No, that was some good blocking on the outside there by Wahoo's wide receivers, number 3. I don't see him here on the
that's Avery
lineup.
Weeding there, on the near side.
And
1st and 10 Warriors, ball on their own 46-yard line, near hash. Noah gets the handoff and takes it off to the left side. Noah finds a hole down the far sideline, 45-40 in Falcon territory for another Warrior first down. I thought there might have been a flag in the backfield. There's not, and the Warriors move the change again.
Yeah, Bordowski getting into the second layer there of DC West defense and bouncing it to the outside nicely. Good pickup there.
And again, Tyler, you talked about in the pregame how this would be a ground and pound game with this win, and Wahoo effective on the ground so far. 1st and 10 Warriors, ball on the Falcon 39-yard line. Bordowski gets the handoff again here to the near side, kind of tripped over himself, falling at the 37-yard line. A short pickup that time on 1st down as he tried to take it off to the near side following the right tackle, Eli Emerson, but kind of got the turf monster.
Yeah, and Wahoo going about it probably the right way. DC West likes to really muddle up the middle. It's very tough to run between the tackles on DC West. Wahoo doing a nice job of getting the ball to the outside.
8:38 to go, quarter number 1. We're scoreless. Opening drive of this top 10 matchup. 2nd and 8 Warriors, ball on the Falcon 37-yard line going left to right. Kaminsky takes the snap. Avery Weeding goes in formation. Handoff will go up the middle this time to Bordowski. He follows a couple of blockers up near the 30-yard line. The pile falls forward and falls short at the 31. 3rd and manageable here for Wahoo. But there you see, Tyler, that's the first time Wahoo has run it in between the tackles.
Yeah, a little misdirection there on Wahoo's part. Slow developing coming the other way and exactly playing into DC West defensive strategy there, using the big guys in the middle to clog things up.
Wahoo needs to get to the Falcon 29-yard line to keep the drive alive. 3rd and 2. Kaminsky with a couple backs moving to his right. Bordowski comes and stands to his left. Jace takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls it out to his left, and will throw deep, and it's incomplete.
Almost had his man there.
Yeah.
Just barely missing. What a great throw running against his body, or throwing against his body.
Yeah, he tried to hit Barrett LaValle down the field, and honestly, great coverage downfield by Jonas Myers-Rickman for DC West.
Yep, Jonas Mears-Richmond, that is. Starting quarterback the last 2 seasons, actually handed over the reins to Keelan Bolin, but keep your eye on Mears-Richmond and Riker Woolers in the backfield for DC West. They're 2 big hitters.
Wahoo going for it. 4th and 2. Ball on the Falcon 37. Handoff will go to Bordowski. He has a hole out to the outside. Cuts inside and has a Warrior first down.
Wow.
What a run for Wahoo. And yeah, Tyler, you can kind of tell Wahoo is kind of in that no man's land. Way too far to kick a field goal in this wind. You're too close to punt it. 4th and 2, with the way the Wahoo's been running the football, they're confident in that play.
Yep, and able to bounce it to the outside once again. A nice pickup there on 4th down.
Schnockenberg on that left tackle spot doing a good job for Wahoo. 1st and 10 Warriors, ball on the Falcon 34-yard line. Kaminsky in the backfield, Bordowski standing to his right. Jace making Avery Weeding going across the formation. Noah gets the handoff off to that left side. Another good hole and a decent pickup on 1st down of about 5, maybe 6, as he's inside of the 25 and cut down at the 23.5-yard line. A gain of 4 on 1st down with under 7 minutes to go here on the opening drive of this top 10 matchup.
Yeah, those 2 false starts on Wahoo might actually play into their advantage here a little bit as the ground and pound name of the game is to wear the defense down here, and all of a sudden they're ripping off 5-6 yard chunks.
Kaminsky in the backfield, fakes the handoff and rolls to the right on the option play to Sam Edmonds. Good defense by DC West. Sam gets to the 21, and that's really
And that was
about
Riker
it.
Woolers there on the outside. One of the guys I mentioned to keep your eyes on. He is a super athlete for DC West, and every sport he's in, Riker Woolers all over the place.
That's his 43rd tackle of the season. Also has 4 interceptions and a fumble recovery on the defensive end.
Yeah, Riker Woolers, you're going to hear his name a lot here this evening.
It's 3rd and 3 for Wahoo. The Falcon fans making some noise with 6:06 to go here in this first quarter. Wahoo taking off half of the quarter here on the opening drive. Ball is on the Falcon 21-yard line. Kaminsky takes the snap. Noah gets the handoff up the middle, fights forward inside the 20 to about the 18, which should be close to a first down. Looks like about a half a yard shy. It'll be 4th and half of a yard for Wahoo inside of the 20. Probably going for it again here, Tyler.
Yeah, you're kind of in a position, unless Wahoo's got a kicker with a pretty decent leg. I mean, straight into the wind, that'd be a difficult field goal, definitely 4th down territory.
Wahoo does have a decent kicker, but into this heavy, direct north wind, it would be tough. Falcon fans making some noise. 4th and half a yard for Wahoo. Kaminsky in the backfield. Bordowski gets the handoff off to the left side again. Big hole. There goes Noah inside the 20 and cut down for a Wahoo first down. And honestly, Jonas Mears Richmond saved a touchdown on that tackle.
Yeah, great pursuit there by DC West. Just too late. As Bordowski does a great job again to the outside again and just beating his man to the corner, really, for another Wahoo first down.
It looked like the exact same play that Wahoo ran last time they completed it on fourth down.
It was a very heavy set there.
Yeah. 1st and 10 Warriors, ball on the Falcons' 16-yard line. Kaminsky in the backfield. What a long drive this has been for Wahoo, almost 7 minutes. Bordowski gets the handoff up the middle, fights inside of the 15 to the 14 before he is tackled by number 42, Michael Kroom, his 51st tackle of the season.
Yeah, not only a long... Oh, excuse me.
They're all saying Kroom. That's so cool.
Yeah, not only a long drive, but 2 fourth-down conversions start to get into the psyche a little bit on the defensive end of things.
Here we go. 4:18 to go here in quarter number 1. It's 2nd and 9 Warriors. Ball spotted on the Falcon 15-yard line. Kaminsky sends a wide receiver out to either side and moves Kip Brigham to his right in the backfield. So Kip Brigham giving Noah Bordowski a rest. Now Kip motions out to the left, will receive the pass in the flat and cut down in the backfield. Reading that play to perfection on that far side, it looked like, I'm trying to see the number. It looks like I see a 9 on the second number. Boy, it looked like 29 to me. I don't know if that would ring a bell to you, Tyler.
No, I want to say it was Charlie Wood there on the outside, but not sure. I couldn't quite see it as the celebration got up in a scrum.
Yeah, it did. 3.5 to go, and now it's 3rd and 13 for Wahoo, back on the Falcon 19-yard line.
This is really the first time Falcons have had Wahoo in a 3rd and predictable.
Kaminsky rolls to his right, throws to the end zone. It's caught inside the 5-yard line by Barrett LaValle. Down right at the 1-yard line, and he was wide open in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he was. Did a good job of looking downfield. Found his man wide open. A little bit of blown coverage there on the Falcons' part.
And they officially spot him down at the 2-yard line. So Wahoo, their first 3rd and long, convert and get it inside the 5. It's 1st and goal Warriors. Ball on the 2-yard line with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bordowski in the Wildcat formation awaits the snap, has it, runs up the middle, dives towards the goal line.
They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, he's in. Touchdown, Warriors. 2:48 to go here in quarter number 1. The Warriors run off 9 minutes of the clock and score on the opening drive of the game.
Yeah, and as an offensive coordinator for the Warriors, you got to love that. That is picture perfect right there. Taking up almost the entire quarter, and you walk away with the touchdown at the end of it. That is exactly how they drew it up.
Out to kick the point after is Emilio Zaragoza. It's up into the wind, and it is good. 2:48 to go here in quarter number 1. Wahoo 7, DC West 0. You're tuned into Warrior and Falcon football on Saunders County Online, Wahoo Public YouTube, and BSDN Live.
If you're looking for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Austin McNorton and Tyler Chapelier here back with you on BSDN Live, Saunders County Online, and Wahoo Public YouTube for Wahoo Warrior and DC West Falcon football. A battle between 2 top 10 teams in the state of Nebraska. 2:48 to go in quarter number 1. Wahoo takes 9 minutes off the clock on their opening drive and score a 2-yard touchdown run from Noah Bordowski. Kick is taken basically at the knees and upfield for wrapped up shy of the 30-yard line. So DC West, Tyler, after such a long drive, how do the Falcons offense say, all right, now it's our turn?
Well, I guess that's just it. It's their turn. first quarter's almost over. So, at this point, you can't panic. It's 7-0. You just got to kind of get in your rhythm, set your tone, play your game. I mean, you're 6-1 for a reason.
So it's Keelan Bolin and company out for the Falcons. In the backfield, Bolin waits on the snap. The back to his right, the tight end to the left. Loses the football on the opening snap, just has to fall on it 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that is exactly not what Coach Mike Troy wanted for the Falcons on the first offensive play.
So a loss of 3 that time, as it looked like Bolin had a chance to pick it up and run with it, but it looked like he didn't grasp it cleanly when he picked it up, and he says, I don't want to try and run and lose it. So he just ends up falling on it, and with 2:12 to go here in the opening quarter, it's now 2nd and 13 Falcons. Ball on their own 26-yard line going right to left. Ball into the backfield, hands it up the middle to Singer, and nothing there at all. About 6 different Warriors in there. The first guy I saw was Eli Shauna in the backfield for a tackle for loss.
Yeah, and that says something for the Wahoo Warrior defense because Brady Singer doesn't fall backwards normally. He's normally inflicting the hit.
That is his 124th carry this season for 865 yards and 11 rushing touchdowns. But now it is 3rd and long for DC West on their opening drive of the game with 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Bolin takes a snap and an obvious passing down, rolls to his right and throws deep and nearly picked. His wide receiver fell down.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like Riker Wohlers, I believe, was the intended target out there. And, yeah, he had slipped. And I don't know about Wahoo and Elkhorn where I'm at. It was raining all day.
Yep.
Didn't walk down on the field. I'm not sure if
it is a little slick out there. Yep. And Sam Markson for Wahoo, he kind of fell down too, or else he might have had a pick 6. He slipped. And, well, Tyler, that's not after giving up a 9-minute long touchdown drive. DC West loses 4 yards and goes 3 and out. So now the Falcons will have to punt it away with 81 seconds left, in this first quarter. Good punt by Singer with the wind, pushing the Warrior back to his own 20-yard line. And now making the return here to the near side is Caden Smart, and he has a lane. Whoa, what a tackle.
And Riker Wohlers comes flying in from nowhere.
Boy, it looked like
wraps his man up.
He had a punt return last week here in Wahoo against Columbus SCOTUS, and looked like he had another one there before Wohlers coming out of nowhere and made the tackle at the 33-yard line. So the Warriors get the football back, 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line with 66 seconds left in an incredibly fast first quarter.
Yeah, well, it's going to go fast when the clock doesn't stop.
You're right, exactly right. So Kaminsky back out there with Bordowski standing to his left. Fakes the handoff, has time to throw, and does to the far sideline, but it's way over the head of Avery Weeding and out of bounds.
Interesting, excuse me, Austin, interesting play choice there. In my opinion, you've had so much success there on the ground, taking up the entire first quarter. I don't know why. I guess first down, you have an opportunity to maybe dig into the playbook a little bit. But gosh, in weather like this, you might as well just keep pounding it.
And honestly, looked like Jace Kaminsky kind of threw that ball away with how high he put it up in the air, recognizing the coverage was there, and Avery wouldn't have been able to get much. So 2nd and 10 for Wahoo. Sam Edmonds goes in formation. Noah gets the handoff off to the left, and not much there for him that time as he gets a yard up to the 35-yard line. It's 3rd and 9 for Wahoo with 50 seconds left in the quarter. You'll have to run at least one more play here for Wahoo before the quarter comes to an end.
And see, now as Wahoo, you're in a situation where you're passing twice here within 3 plays, and that's really not your game.
Yeah, Jace Kaminsky on the year. He does have a deceptive 860 yards through the air, but they definitely are known for their ground attack. 209 yards per game through the air versus the 122 through the air. 20 seconds left. Wahoo will have to snap it at least once before it ends. Kaminsky sends Edmonds in formation. It's a double handoff up the middle, and Caden Smart finds a lane up past the 40 to the 41, but he is shy of the line to gain. And Wahoo, after a 9-minute long touchdown drive, will have to punt it away when we come back. Probably the fastest first quarter in the history of high school football. You're tuned in to Warrior and Falcon football on Saunders County Online, BSDN Live, and Wahoo Public YouTube. We'll be right back.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
And welcome back to Wahoo, Nebraska here on this Friday the 13th. It's a battle in the top 10 of the Class C1 District Championship game, honestly. Here between your Wahoo Warriors and the DC West Falcons. Austin McNorton, Tyler Chapelier, as the first quarter has already come to an end, and Wahoo leads it 7-0 after their opening 80-yard, 9-minute touchdown drive. Their next drive, though, the Warriors go 3 and out, and will have to punt it away. So good defense from DC West. It's a fake. It was a fake, and Wahoo got it. A fake punt coming out to start quarter number 2. Wahoo gets the first down.
Yeah, and if you're going to run a fake, I guess early on here in the second quarter is about as good a time as any to run it, and near midfield, not a whole lot lost if you do end up not converting.
So Wahoo keeps the drive alive after it looked like they were punting it away. 1st and 10 Warriors, ball on their own 46-yard line. Kaminsky takes the snap. Bordowski gets the handoff off to the right side and goes nowhere. Right back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Several different Falcons there. The first guy I saw get to him was, again, Michael Kroom. He is headhunting. He is so fast. He leads the team in tackles, and he is fun to watch already here in the first half.
Yeah, Michael Kroom, a thick athlete there for the Falcons. He loves tackling.
2nd and 9 for Wahoo. The handoff goes up the middle this time for the Warriors. Inside of Falcon territory to about the 47-yard line. On the carry was Caden Smart. 3rd and about a long 3 here for Wahoo. They need to get to the Falcon 44-yard line to keep the drive alive.
And that play, they had Sam Edmonds in motion, pulling a couple of the DC West defenders away from the middle there, and that actually did open things up for the Warriors there.
3rd and 3 Wahoo, ball on the right hash inside of Falcon territory. Direct snap to Bordowski. This is the touchdown play in the Wildcat formation, and Noah has another first down up to the Falcon 41-yard line. A gain of about 6 on a 3rd and 3 for Wahoo on the Wildcat formation play.
Yeah, that play will work about as good as any for Wahoo there, as it was full steam ahead running downhill.
I'll tell you what, Tyler, it has only been stopped once the entire year.
I can see why.
The entire year, and it was because of a fumbled snap. That's the only reason it got stopped. 1st and 10 for Wahoo, ball on the Falcon 41-yard line, right hash, with 10:10 to go here in this second quarter. Kaminsky in the backfield. Bordowski stands to his left. Jace awaits the snap. Caden Smart comes in formation and gets the handoff off to the near side. Caden trying to find a lane. 40 towards the sideline. 35 breaks out of 1-2 tackles and is finally pushed out of bounds.
And they never did end up tackling him.
And you mentioned, Tyler, this is a pretty sure tackling Falcon team, but Caden Smart just puts his head down and keeps the legs churning up to the Falcon 34-yard line.
Yeah, Antoine Wright had the man wrapped up for a short gain there, but kudos to the Warrior there as he fought forward for about another 4 or 5 yards.
The first time the clock has been stopped on a run play. 9:54 to go here in the second quarter. 7-0 Wahoo. 2nd and 3 Warriors. Ball on the Falcon 34-yard line. Left hash. Sam Edmonds goes in formation. Bordowski gets the handoff up the middle. The pile pushes forward. Oh my gosh, Jace Kaminsky kept that football. Fooled me.
It was a good fake.
Oh my gosh. All the way to the far sideline, inside of the 30 for another Warrior first down. Jace Kaminsky, that's his 46th carry of the season. Now has 157 yards to his season total and 5 rushing touchdowns. Did you see it, Tyler? It fooled me.
I did. I didn't really want to interrupt you, though, Austin. You were calling such a great play.
Oh, my gosh. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Kaminsky does keep it this time, looking to throw, and he will be... It's out of a snap.
Slips out of the tackle.
And it's wow. Inside of the 15-yard line. Jace Kaminsky breaks out of a sure sack and gets a first down inside the red zone.
Wow, and I think that was, I can't tell who it was.
It looked like it was
number 22.
Brady Singer,
and he was about sick to his stomach walking back to his side of the line of scrimmage there as he had the quarterback all but down.
Yeah, I was calling a sack. Chase Kaminsky spins away, and the Wahoo Warriors have it inside the 20-yard line for the second time tonight. 1st and 10 Warriors on the Falcons' 16-yard line. Kaminsky hands it off to Sam Edmonds off to the far side, inside the 15 and cut down after a short gain that time on a good tackle again by Michael Groom.
And what great awareness by Kaminsky going back to that last play to spin out of that tackle and keep his eyes downfield and still able to find somebody. And he put the ball right on the money.
Yeah.
Fantastic play all the way around.
Most quarterbacks at any level, you'll see him just say, okay, I'm just going to take this play. I might throw it out of bounds, might run towards the sideline, but yeah, he keeps his eyes downfield and gets a Warrior first down. 2nd and 8 Wahoo, ball on the 14-yard line, ball up the middle, and there goes Noah Bordowski, 10-5, touchdown Warriors! Noah Bordowski's into the end zone for the second time tonight, 2 for 2 on Warrior touchdown drives.
Now, there's only 8 minutes remaining here until halftime, but you can already see the Falcons' defense a little bit gassed here as they've been on the field. They've had 1 3 and out. Other than that, Wahoo's had the ball the entire game.
It's just the motion in the backfield right now for Wahoo that's kind of been the difference. You don't know who the ball's going to. Bordowski gets it that time up the middle. Kick by Zaragoza is true. And with 8:08 to go here in quarter number 2, it's Wahoo 14, DC West 0. You're tuned into Warrior and Falcon football on BSDN Live, Wahoo Public YouTube, and Saunders County Online. We'll be right back.
At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Austin McNorton and Tyler Chapelier here back with you live on BSDN Live, Wahoo Public YouTube, and Saunders County Online. With 8:08 to go here in quarter number 2, it's Wahoo on their second drive of the game, taking it into the end zone on a 16-yard touchdown run from Noah Bordowski to double their lead 14-0. And the Falcons will be back to receive the kickoff left to right now as we've started this second quarter. And the Falcons will let it bounce and taking up the middle. Big hole, and there he goes.
And that's Riker Woolers. I told you you're going to hear his name a lot here this evening.
20, 10, 5, touchdown Falcons.
Riker Woolers is every coach's dream. 6'4". The kid runs about a 4.5 40. He's an incredible athlete.
That is the first touchdown return that the Warriors have given up on a kickoff all season long. And how about Riker Woolers? One play, getting his team back into the game just like that.
And that is exactly what the Falcons needed there, just to get a little confidence back. But unfortunately, could be a double-edged sword here as the defense has to go right back on the field here and face Wahoo's running attack.
It'll be Wilmot out there for the point after. Holds good, and the kick is blocked. The Warriors block it. It's Caden Smart coming around the edge. Gets his hands on it, and the point after is no good.
And that's actually the first unsuccessful extra point attempt for the Falcons on the season. Yeah, wow. That kicker had been perfect all year.
How about these special teams plays? Wahoo, that's their first kickoff return given up all year, and that's the first point after not good by the kickoff team. So, unbelievable.
They giveth and taketh.
Well, Tyler, I mean, yeah, you talked. We'll keep it right here on all 3 YouTube channels. 7:55 to go here in this first half. It's Wahoo 14. DC West 6 after the kickoff return. But now, you talked about it, the Falcon defense has to go back out there and you say, How do you bounce back now? You've given up 2 70 and 80-yard touchdown drives.
Well, as a lot of people know, Class C1 football, you got a lot of guys playing both sides of the ball. Right. So as they're on defense, they're going to go out and play offense too. So hopefully you hope that gives you, if you're a Falcons fan or player, gives you a little pep in your step here, a little confidence. Okay, we're here. We've scored. We're on the board. We're a part of this game. Other than that, you kind of just have to let your conditioning and grit take over.
So the Falcons will now kick it away to the Warriors as Kip Brigham stands back at his own 10-yard line. Kicking into the wind is 7:55 to go here in the second quarter. Jace Kaminsky and company will come back out as they're 2 for 2 on touchdown drives. A lot of fourth down conversions to get that, including a fake punt to get those 2 touchdowns. But 2 touchdowns nonetheless. So we'll see the same exact unit we just saw back out there for both teams.
And if you're Wahoo, really not a whole lot to worry about. I mean, you should just carry on business as usual, and that's going to be a penalty as that one's kicked out of bounds.
Kicked out of bounds. The wind took that and killed it instantly, and it rolled towards the far sideline. So Wahoo will set up in good field position here for their third drive of the game.
And if you're Wahoo, you don't want to give up a touchdown. Obviously, that is not ideal. DC West has had 0 movement offensively with the ball so
4 yards. Their
so
offense has lost 4 yards.
So if you're Wahoo, that stinks. He gave up that touchdown, but
Wahoo's going to make DC West kick it again. They say maybe we can get a kick return. They're saying we don't want the ball at the 40. We want to see if we can get more on another kickoff try.
Yeah, so DC West kicking the ball right into the wind. Obviously having a little bit of trouble connecting. I think maybe Wahoo's thinking if this ball catches enough wind, it might be a high enough pop-up. Get a little better field positioning here.
So now Kip Brigham will move up to his own 15-yard line to receive the kick after the penalty, as everyone kind of moves to the left 5 yards. And we'll do it again. No time ran off the clock. 14-6 Warriors as they get ready to start their third drive of the night. This is a good kick this time. The Warriors come up as Kip Brigham will catch it on the bounce and take it to the far side. And there goes Kip Brigham down the sideline and taken down at the 41-yard line. So you gained about
a yard.
A yard.
It did pay off.
Not much, but you gained about 2 yards on that kick return than what you would have had it if you would have just taken the penalty. So with 7:49 to go here in quarter number 2, it's 1st and 10 Warriors, ball on their own 42-yard line right hash, leading it 14-6. 2 wide receivers to the near side as Kip Brigham stands to the left of Jace Kaminsky, this time in the gun. And a tight end to the right. Avery Weeding goes across the formation, and Brigham will get the football off to that right side and get to the line of scrimmage. And that is all, as he is brought down immediately by number 57, Jackson Dinker, there on that outside edge. That is his 23rd tackle this season for the Falcons for Mr. Dinker. Maybe you're seeing DC West try and key in on some of those outside runs for the Warriors.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to. I mean, Wahoo really hasn't had a ton of luck, a little bit of success running between the tackles, but a lot of their success has come well outside of the tackles.
Kaminsky will hand it up the middle this time and getting to the 45-yard line, and that's it, is Kip Brigham again. So Wahoo now has it 3rd and long. Last time they had a 3rd and long, they scored a touchdown. So this is 3rd and 7 for Wahoo. And Tyler, this seems like a big play here for DC West.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, it may even be 4-down territory. This is about exactly where Wahoo was at last time when they were at 4th down. I know we're only on 3rd, but even if they don't convert here, DC West may have to defend 2 more plays here.
3rd and 7 for Wahoo. A wide receiver to either side. Brigham stands to the left of Kaminsky in the backfield. Sam Edmonds goes across the formation. Kaminsky takes the snap, rolling to the right on the option play, and he goes absolutely nowhere. Lost a yard back to the 44-yard line, and Wahoo, after giving up the kickoff return, their offense goes 3 and out and will have to punt it away.
Yeah, and that was number 22, Brady Singer, blowing up the backfield there for the Falcons. Not just him, it was a gang of Falcons, but he was the one that initiated it.
Wahoo. Well, I'm betting punting it this time.
I was just going to ask you, what do you think they're going to do on this one?
4th and 8. You don't want to give the Falcons the football in great field position. And it's a good punt with the wind, and it will roll all the way to the end zone. Boy, that is insane how much the wind took that one.
Yeah, great punt after a high snap. Almost went over his head, and that was a good job by the punter to get up there and get that ball.
That thing bounced all the way through the end zone and over to the track on the far southwest side of the field. 5:44 to go here in quarter number 2. Wahoo 14, DC West 6. And here comes out the Falcon offense for the second time tonight. Their offense has tallied -4 yards on the night. So now looking to try and create some momentum on this side of the football, as special teams and defense has done their job on back-to-back possessions.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see here if the Falcons can come out and find a little bit of rhythm of their own offensively here with, just over 5.5 minutes to go. I'm sure they would love to run the clock down. Considering they kicked off to begin the game, they would get the ball here in the third quarter. I'm sure a long, drawn-out drive with points is in Mike Troy's head here.
And there was a penalty on the Falcons, a holding on their return, and so they'll move back 10 yards. And here goes Singer with a big hold to the near side, 20, 25, 30, 35, and slides out of bounds. A big run for the Falcons up to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, and that's what the Falcons are going to have if they're going to beat Wahoo tonight. Big plays.
It looked like Brady Singer was hitting the backfield and bounced off of a Warrior out to the near side edge. A huge hole for him there. There was no secondary help. And DC West gets out of their own end zone and now has it 1st and 10 on their own 37-yard line with 5:34 to go.
Yeah, Singer is not a back you can arm tackle. He is a big guy.
Bullen awaits the snap. Has it. There goes Singer off to the left side this time, and a couple of Warriors there to make the tackle right at the 40-yard line for a short gain that time. Making the tackle for Wahoo there in the middle was Barrett LaValle. But there might be the offensive play that the Falcons need to say, all right, now we're continuing some momentum and positive yardage. You see Michael Kroom back there as well. We'll see if he gets a couple of touches here. But Wahoo does get the football to start quarter number 3. So I think this is a pretty big drive for both teams in that regard. You wouldn't want Wahoo to get the football back and try and score before the quarter ends. You'd love to be able to tie it up here and at least go in tied before Wahoo starts with the ball. Here up the middle goes Singer, and he's brought down immediately at the line of scrimmage by, once again, Barrett LaValle and company. In there as well was Luke Speck on the tackle, a short gain. It's 3rd and 6 for the Falcons. Ball on their own 41-yard line in between the hashes.
Yeah, that was a good assignment football there by the Warriors defense. Not fooled at all by the misdirection there.
4:25 to go here in this second quarter, which has been, it's probably an unfair comparison, slower than the first quarter. It is third down, 3rd and 6. Ball on the Falcon 41-yard line. Handoff again goes to Singer. He's trying to find something and can't. The Warriors aren't all there to blow it up. As he tried to bounce it out to the outside, and that time for Wahoo, number 6, Braylon Iverson sealed the edge. He couldn't go anywhere, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, Singer can be a patient runner waiting for the holes to open up, but at that time, nothing really opened up for him, and he really just didn't have anywhere to go.
It opened up for him when they were inside of their own 10. At that time, Braylon Iverson sealed that left edge. He wanted to go there, said, oh, nope, I can't. Tried powering up the middle. No room to work. And the Falcons will have to punt it away with 3:28 to go here in the second quarter from their own 40. Good snap. Good punt into the wind. It will drift. And look at the wind just kill that ball, and it'll roll to the 42.
It looked like 32. That ball hit a brick wall.
I've never seen that. The Warriors initially, the punt returners and Kip Brigham, they started retreating backwards because it was a good kick off the foot, but it got up in the air and just literally went straight down to the ground. Unbelievable. It rolls all the way to the 32-yard line, and with 3:15 to go, the Warriors offense is back out there after going 3 and out their previous drive. We'll see if the Falcon defense can continue some of that momentum here.
I'm sure the Falcons would like to keep the ball out of Kip Brigham's hands on punt returns. He's second in the state of Nebraska on average punt returns, 24.75 yards a return.
Here's Kaminsky handing it off to Bordowski off to the right side. Noah finds a hole, taken down just shy of the 35-yard line is where he is thrown in the backfield by Riker Warriors again.
Wow, Bordowski, what a tough runner. He still hasn't been tackled.
Yeah, right. He got
there was backwards. 4 Falcons on him there, and he still refused to go down.
As Noah takes it up to the 35-yard line of Wahoo. 2:45 to go here in the second quarter. Wahoo does have all 3 timeouts and does get the football to start quarter number 3. Kaminsky's empty in the backfield this time with 2 wide receivers to either side and a tight end to the right. Now Kaminsky will move Sam Edmonds next to him, fake the handoff, and now a shovel pass to Bordowski, but he's thrown down immediately, that time by number 50. That's Caden Hoops. And you hear the hoops.
Yeah, Caden the Hoops got a hold of him that time, and he was not going to break that tackle.
Nope, he kind of got led right into it. It was a shovel pass for Wahoo. That's the first time we've seen the Warriors do that all season. And Noah gets thrown to the ground, and another 3rd and long here for Wahoo. 3rd and 8 for the Warriors, back on their own 34-yard line. Left hash, Kaminsky moves Noah to his left and 2 wide receivers off to the far side. Kaminsky fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, throws deep down the field, and it is caught. First down, Warriors, by Sam Edmonds at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, great catch there by Edmonds as he had to go up to get that one. And another 3rd and long, back-breaking, demoralizing first down conversion for the Falcons defense.
Now Wahoo likely wants to hurry with 93 seconds to go in the half. They have 3 timeouts, but a long ways to go. Kaminsky hands it off to Bordowski off to the right side, uses a hole, fights into Falcon territory up to the 49-yard line for a good pickup of 6 that time on first down. But again, the Warriors got to hurry as we're getting down to the minute mark here in this second quarter, up 14-6.
Yeah, and that was a good job on the end there by the Falcons defense to turn the runner inside, but just too strong of a runner here.
Kaminsky to Bordowski again, this time off to the right side, and Noah fights forward for a Warrior first down as he's down inside of the Falcon 45 to the 42 and a half. And Wahoo, I thought they were going to take a timeout. The clock stops, and there I think I heard a couple of whistles, and yeah, there it is. There's the timeout. So with 58 seconds to go here in quarter number 2, Wahoo leads 14-6. They have the football 1st and 10 on the Falcon 43-yard line. And was there an injury? I don't think there was a timeout, but the clock is stopped.
I'm not sure if Wahoo got a substitution, so DC West was good. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell exactly what the stop of play was there.
Well, now the clock starts again. It stopped there momentarily as Kaminsky takes the snap, a 3-step drop, a pump fake. Now he throws deep, has a target. It's dropped! Dropped at the 5-yard line by Sam Edmonds. He doesn't drop a lot often.
Had all the Falcon defenders beat by a couple steps.
A perfect throw. Sam Edmonds just has it go right through his hands. That would have been reception number 15 and touchdown number 3 for him if he hangs on.
Quite the missed opportunity there to put some more points on the board right before half.
Now the ball is handed to Bordowski off to the right side, and he's tripped up at the 40 and falls to the 39 and a half. And now Wahoo will use their first of 3 timeouts. With 37 seconds to go in the half, Wahoo leads 14-6, and we'll take a 30-second break on all 3 YouTube channels. Don't go anywhere.
Who's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October? Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Rivalry Apparel and Wahoo's excited to...
Austin McNorton and Tyler Chapelier here back with you on Saunders County Online, Wahoo Public, and BSDN Live. 37 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. It's number 2, Wahoo 14, number 7, DC West 6. 2nd and 6 for the Warriors. Ball on the Falcon 39-yard line, going right to left, right hash. Fakes the handoff. Kaminsky has a lot of time to throw and does across the middle, and it's caught inside of the 5-yard line. They marked him down at the 1, and what a catch made inside of the 5-yard line, that time by number 19 for Wahoo, and that's Josh Edmonds.
Yeah, great route there by Edmonds as he cut in front of Antoine right and had him beat on the inside right, just not able to get on the other side of the ball.
Bordowski with the handoff, gets it over to the far side, and he's thrown down at the 1. So DC West makes a stand at the goal line, and Wahoo will use timeout number 2. With 15 seconds to go in the half, we'll keep it here as Wahoo leads at 14-6. But Tyler, break down that last play a little bit more.
Well, I'm surprised DC West, they really didn't rush anybody. They had 3 men on the front line there, but they kind of backed off what looked to be more of a prevent sort of defense. But I'm surprised they had a one-on-one man coverage there going deep. Normally they would put Riker Wohlers, back him way up because he just covers so much ground and he's so tall. But yeah, you had one-on-one with Antoine right there on the outside. And unfortunately, Wahoo went for it and got it.
Yeah, and Antoine Wright has been great this season. He has 32 tackles. And Josh Edmonds, that's only his 6th catch of the season. Now for 55 yards to his total this year. But now Wahoo has it. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. And Tyler, if I was a betting man, I would say Wahoo would likely want to run the Wildcat formation here, as they did on their first drive of the game from the exact same distance. And it is the Wildcat formation. Bordowski takes the handoff off to the left, pushes the pile forward. Touchdown, Warriors!
I think you knew at that point they were going to push it across the line there with only about a yard to go. That Wildcat seems to fall forward for minimum 3.
11 seconds to go in the half, and Wahoo leads at 20-6. And Tyler, if you're DC West, that's nightmare scenario. You give up a touchdown right before the half, and Wahoo will get the football to start quarter number 3.
Yeah, it's definitely been, I'll call it a clunky first half if you're a Falcon. Wow. With Wahoo coming out, scoring immediately, not getting anything going on offense.
Hold on. I think the point after was blocked, but I think DC West might have been offsides, is what you're seeing on your screen right now. So go ahead there, Tyler. I was just trying to see,
you're fine.
What was going on there? Yeah. I think that's what the call. The officials and the Falcon fans are furious. I don't think they like the call, and Chad Fox is out talking to the official about what the penalty is. Right now it's 20-6 with 11 seconds. And it looked like, offsides on DC West. They did block the point after, but Wahoo will now get another shot at it. But boy. So here comes back out for the Warriors, Emilio Zaragoza, for the point after with the wind at his back. We'll see if the Warriors can prevent the block this time. The Falcon fans were not happy with that call.
No, they weren't.
Good snap, good hold. The kick on the way is good. And with 11 seconds to go here in the first half, Wahoo leads it 21-6. We'll keep it right here on all 3 YouTube channels. As Tyler, you were saying, that's if you're a head coach for the Falcons and Mike Troy, you got to say, man, give them the football with 3 minutes left. We got to get a stop. Wahoo goes down the field, scores with 11 seconds, and now gets the football to start quarter number 3.
Yeah, as I was kind of saying, kind of a clunky beginning really for DC West Falcons. And, kudos to Wahoo. Their first possession, they had it almost the entire first quarter, and at that point, Falcons pretty gassed as Wahoo made it pretty tough on them there in the first quarter. Not really able to get any sort of rhythm going offensively if you're Wahoo. If you're DC West, and give credit to Wahoo, they're not doing anything necessarily spectacular or outside of themselves. They're just doing what they always do. They run the ball hard, and when you got too many guys in the box, they're not afraid to put it up in the air either. And so far, they've been doing both great. Running, fantastic. They've converted on multiple 4th downs. Just everything has been going right for Wahoo so far, and DC West, it just feels like they really haven't got much going at all.
Really, their only big offensive play for the Falcons was a 20-yard run from Brady Singer, and then the kickoff return. Other than that, they haven't had much. They haven't had one consistent offensive drive at all, and you know that will be an emphasis for Coach Troy in the halftime locker room as the wind knocks the ball off the tee. 11 seconds to go here, so it'll definitely be under 10 seconds for DC West left in a quarter. So probably take maybe one shot, see how that goes to determine your next play before halftime. But this ball is on the ground and takes several bounces, still bouncing and finally picked up, and now retreating backwards, still rolling backwards, getting to the sideline.
This is Wohlers again.
Has a lane and is finally pushed out of bounds inside of the 35-yard line.
The clock ran down to 0 there.
Wow. He ran out the clock and honestly, he ran about 50 yards to get 10, and he runs off 11 seconds.
I thought there may have been a second left on the clock, but it looks like they're just going to call the half here.
And what a half it was between this top 10 matchup. As we go in, 24 minutes of football have come and gone. It's Wahoo 21, DC West 6. For Austin McNorton and Tyler Chapelier, we'll go ahead and thank our sponsors and come back and wrap up that first half. You're tuned in to Falcon and Warrior Football on Saunders County Online, Wahoo Public YouTube, and BSDN Live.
Sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven
If you're
Living
looking for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Rivalry Apparel and Wahoo's excited to celebrate.
Awesome. McNorton and Tyler Chapelier here back with you live in the Saunders County Online halftime show. And thanks to everyone for also tuning in to Wahoo Public YouTube and BSDN Live, as we are looking at a battle between two top 10 teams in the state of Nebraska in Class C1. It is your 2-seeded Wahoo Warriors, 7-0 on the year, leading the 7-seeded 6-1 Falcons 21-6 at the half. So many implications into this game for postseason standings and just maybe bragging rights. Wahoo wants to stay undefeated. DC West would love to say our only loss came to number 1 in Boone Central. But this is also, Tyler, for a district championship, essentially, as not officially, as DC West will have to take care of business at Arlington, and Wahoo will have to take care of business at Schuyler next Friday night. But a first half that was really controlled from the opening drive by Wahoo.
Yeah, pretty one-sided first half so far, Austin. Controlled, as you said, by the Wahoo Warriors. And it started right out of the gates. They got the possession first, went all the way. Wahoo kind of was clunky at first. If you remember their first opening possession, they had, 2 false starts on that opening possession and still managed to just kind of dink and dunk and chip their way down the field all the way for an opening touchdown. And I believe that drive took somewhere in the ballpark at 9.5 minutes, somewhere in there. So from the very beginning, Wahoo has been in complete control of this game, other than Riker Wooler's kickoff return there. Wahoo, offensively, defensively, it has been Wahoo.
One thing I would love to know, which obviously I can't keep track of the stat, but would be time of possession. Wahoo had it for that 9-minute opening drive, and DC West in that entire first half, they only had, two offensive drives? Yeah, one, they lost 4 yards. That was their opening drive, and then the next, they got it up to the 40 and then had to punt it away. And then, their only score was on that kickoff return. But right now, if you're head coach Mike Troy for the Falcons and saying, how do you get your offense some momentum after saying, geez, we only had the football 2 times in the whole half, coach?
Well, the trouble with the first half for the Falcons is they're the sort of offense, probably much like Wahoo, that they want to wear you down. Brady Singer's a big kid, and they like to give the ball to him a lot. And their goal is by the 3rd, 4th quarter, they're going to start ripping off 10, 15-yard chunks on you because, Singer's running downhill at that point at you. But now, when Brady Singer's hardly even had the ball and Wahoo's defense has hardly even had to tackle anybody, they're going to have to try and establish that running game here in the second half, and their defense is going to have to step up because down 2 scores, we'll call it here, going into the second half. They don't have the affordability of being able to allow many more touchdowns. I mean, their offense isn't necessarily built to strike quick and strike often.
And so, Tyler, if you aren't DC West, you also kind of had what we were saying at the end of half, kind of a worst nightmare scenario for a head coach. You're within a score, 3 minutes left, say defense, we get a stand, we go into halftime with nothing less, down 8. Wahoo goes 3 minutes down the field, they score with 11 seconds on the clock, and now the Warriors get the football to start this 3rd quarter. If you're head coach Troy, you got to say to your team, this opening drive in the 3rd quarter is massive.
Yeah, this is going to probably be about the biggest drive of the second half here is how is Falcons going to come out? How are they going to respond? You're exactly right, Austin. Big drive. They've got to come out. They've got to show they still have some fight. I mean, you're only down 2 scores. It's not the end of the world. Now, if I didn't have a scoreboard in front of me, it feels like Wahoo's up by more than just 2 touchdowns. Right. And I'm sure the Falcons feel that, in the halftime locker room. But hopefully Coach Mike Troy, he's an experienced guy. He's a Valley native. He is, he played for these guys growing up. I'm sure he'll have their heads on right here coming out in the second half.
Is there any kind of factor as well with fatigue setting in after you say, geez, our first drive, we gave them a 9-minute long touchdown drive, 80 yards. The next drive, they go 70 yards. Their other touchdown drive was with 3 minutes left, just quickly driving down the field. For their defense, they got to say, boy, I got to be tired at this point.
Well, there's definitely some physical fatigue setting in. I mean, anytime you're on the field for 10 minutes at a time, getting pushed back slowly, that wears you out. But not only physically, Austin, but mentally is more what I would say you'd have to be worried about with young gentlemen this age, 16, 17, 18 years old. The reason I say that, Wahoo converted on 2 4th downs. 2 4th and 1s, so DC West having a tough time stopping them. All of a sudden, you're right there. You're right on the cusp of getting that ball back and finally stopping them. And twice, Wahoo manages to I think both times was the Wildcat formation.
And one of them was a fake punt.
Well, they had the 2 4th down. Was the fake punt one of the 4th down conversions, or was that a third?
Technically, it was a 4th down conversion. But yes, they had 2 4th down conversions on their opening drive, and then their next drive they had the fake punt, which then they capitalized on it.
So not just to mention the 4th down conversions, but the 3rd down conversions. They also had Wahoo in multiple 3rd, 8s, 3rd and 12 at one point. And kudos to Kaminsky. They get him out of the pocket. They buy him a few seconds to really scan the field. He's really good at keeping his eyes downfield as he's rolling out, and he doesn't miss. If the guy's open, he's been hitting them.
So here at the half, it's been quite the half for both teams and an important start to quarter number 3. You're tuned in to BSDN Live, Wahoo Public YouTube, Saunders County Online. Here at the half, it's Wahoo 21 and DC West 6. You're tuned in to Warrior Football, Falcon Football, and we'll be right back.
If you're looking for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary.
Oh, it's awesome.
Awesome McNorton and Tyler Chapelier here back with you on BSDN Live, Wahoo Public YouTube, and Saunders County Online. We are here for your Warriors and your Falcons in a battle between two top 10 teams in the state of Nebraska. The number 7 Falcons trail the number 2 Warriors 21-6. And Tyler, we'll start first with Wahoo. What are your keys for the Warriors in the second half?
Well, honestly, for the Warriors, I would say just kind of stick to what was working there in the first half. I mean, and I kind of touched on it there in the first half, but keep the ball on the ground. I mean, good Lord, they've had so much success on just running. And now they do a lot of misdirection. They have a lot of motion in the backfield, and it looks like DC West is having a tough time really. They'll make a couple stops in a row, but Wahoo doing a nice job of, kind of mixing it up and keeping DC West Falcons defense on their heels, obviously putting together a couple real long drives. So I guess if you're Wahoo, it might seem like an easy, cheap answer, but don't change a thing. I mean, why try to fix what's not broken?
This Warrior offense averages 209 yards on the ground per game and 332 yards per game, 40 points per game. So for the Falcons, this is the largest deficit that DC West has faced all season. They lost 19-14 to Boone Central, and that came late in the game, and they led in that game. And then they lost right at the end, 19-14. So this is the largest deficit the Falcons have faced all year. How do you be mentally tough here in the second half?
Well, they haven't been in this position yet this year. So, and I know they have a lot of aspirations of going to the state football tournament this year, and not only just making some noise. So I guess this is your opportunity right here. You're on a big stage. You're playing a tough team, a traditional powerhouse in Wahoo. If you're going to be one of the top dogs, if you think you are one of the top dogs, here's your chance. You're down by 2 scores, and you got 2 quarters of football to play.
So DC West will get the football to start quarter number 3, and we talked about how important of a drive that is for the Falcons to say, we've got to create some offensive momentum and a little bit of consistency.
Yeah, they've got to get something going. They are the ones that need to take some time off the clock. Let Wahoo's defense fatigue set in a little bit.
So, 12 minutes put up on the clock here in quarter number 3. Wahoo comes out in their home gold uniforms, white pants, blue helmets, blue numbers. The first time we've seen this jersey combination all season. And for DC West, it's the road whites, black numbers, red trim, and red helmets. The Falcons will go left to right across your screen. Warriors will kick it off right to left. And the only points for DC West was on the kick return from Riker Woolers, who's back there again as the ball gets knocked off the tee. That's a heavy wind still continuing here out of the north here in Wahoo. And now we are ready to go. It's kicking off for the Warriors will be number 12, Emilio Zaragoza. It's high into the wind and will take a couple of bounces and caught at the 15-yard line off to the far side. It's not Wohlers and not able to get up to the 25-yard line on the carry that time.
Yeah, that was Antoine Wright on the return there.
So Wright takes it up to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Falcons with 11:53 to go here in a very important drive for DC West.
Yeah, Falcons don't really run anything too fancy as far as offenses go. You know, they run a lot of inside trap plays, some sweep plays here and there, but overall they're going to run right at you. So we'll see if they can get something going offensively here.
2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, and 2 backs in the backfield standing next to Bullen. He fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, and throws across the middle, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended Falcon, Will Reeves, before he's blown up and can't hold on.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Bullen put the ball right where he needed it and just unfortunately not able to bring that ball in.
Well, he took a shot across the middle and almost hung on. It looked like coming up from the safety spot there for Wahoo, and the Mike linebacker was Braylon Iverson on the hit across the middle. Right on the head, right on the football. Incomplete pass. It's 2nd and 10. 2 wide receivers to the near side. As Senior stands to the right of Bullen, and he will hand it off to the back, and that's Wohlers off to the near side, and he's brought down from behind that time by the Warrior. It looked like it was Eli Shana on the tackle that time, but a good pickup on 2nd down of 5, making it a big 3rd down here for DC West on the opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, and it's a good thought so far early on for the Falcons, just trying to get the ball to some playmakers in space.
Exactly. Yep. Riker Wohlers, that is his 2nd carry of the year. Now for 8 yards on the ground, and his only other carry was a 3-yard rushing touchdown. So here come the Falcons, 3rd and 6. Ball is on their own 28-yard line, right hash. Bullen in the backfield with Senior to his right. Fakes the handoff. Has time to throw. Pump fakes. Now throws it deep towards the sideline and incomplete. Not really even sure. It looked like he was trying to hit Will Reeves here on the near side, but a Warrior defensive lineman jumped in the air, forced him to pull the ball down and then have to throw it again.
Yeah, that was a good coverage there by Wahoo. That pass was intended for Will Reeves down the sideline, but the coverage was there. Luckily, that ball was thrown so far off target, but luckily for him, I think there was a Warrior in the neighborhood.
So Wahoo forces a 3-and-out on the opening drive. Punt away. The wind will kind of kill it. It'll take a couple of bounces and a Warrior roll, and will be down at the Falcon 45-yard line for a net punt of 10 yards.
Yeah,
the wind is brutal.
The wind knocked it down and then took a Wahoo bounce. And those two things together give you a 10-yard punt.
So we talked about how important the start of this 3rd quarter was for DC West. The Falcons go 3-and-out and now give the football to the Warriors. 1st and 10 on the Falcon 45-yard line, going right to left with 10:46 to go, 3rd quarter. So back comes out Jace Kaminsky and company. Noah Bordowski to his left. Noah will get the handoff up the middle. He's cut down at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't get much on the tackle that time by Jackson Dinker again in the middle.
Yeah, and good stop there by the Falcons. Middle of the defensive line there. Not much going on for Wahoo's ground game, but if we learned anything from the first half, Wahoo will adjust here. And
will not give up on it is the other thing. Even if it's a short gain early, expect them to say, okay, we'll just try it again. 10-10 to go here, 3rd quarter. Wahoo leads it 21-6 with the football on the Falcon 44-yard line, 2nd and 9. Kaminsky in the backfield. Bordowski stands to his right. Caden Smart goes across the formation. And now Sam Edmonds comes across the formation, and everyone moved for Wahoo, just the way the first drive of the game started, a false start for Wahoo. Very eerily similar.
Yeah, it must have been on a hard count or something there because half the team moved.
Yeah, Caden Smart came across the formation, and then Sam Edmonds came across the formation, and it looked like the right side of the offensive line all moved for Wahoo, who now have it 2nd and 14 with the ball on the Falcon 49-yard line.
And if you're the Falcons defense, here's an opportunity to get them in a 3rd and predictable once again.
And Noah Bordowski gets all the penalty yardage back with a run of 5 yards. But yes, you're exactly right, Tyler. Now it makes it 3rd and 9 here for Wahoo. And 3rd and long for the Warriors hasn't meant much here tonight. They've been pretty effective in this down and distance to go. Only been stopped once all night.
Yeah, Jace Kaminsky doing a great job of making the passes when he needs to on 3rd and long.
So here comes Kaminsky with Bordowski to his right. And that's Sam Markson going across the formation and out to the flat on the right side. Kaminsky rolls to his right, looking to throw, has time, and throws it to the sideline, and it's dropped by Caden Smart inside of the 40-yard line. And now, 4th and 9, you're on the Falcon 44-yard line. Looks like Wahoo will bring out the punt unit, and what a big stand that was for the Falcon defense.
Yeah, that's what the Falcons need right there. As they had a 3 and out on their opening offensive drive. They needed to get that ball back.
And so can Wahoo try and pin the Falcons inside of their own 10? It's tough, though, because if you put the ball into the air, it's going to likely head towards the end zone in a hurry. So the Warriors looking to punt. It's a high snap, good catch, and good punt as it goes way high into the air. Takes a bounce. The Warriors are down. It goes out of bounds.
What a punt.
Inside of the 2-yard line. Unbelievable.
What a punt.
Warriors didn't even have to down it. It was such a perfect punt. It goes out of bounds at the 3, and that's where DC West will start drive number 2 in the second half.
I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but obviously wanting to kick away from Riker Wohlers as he is explosive. And, man, talk about burying a punt down in the corner. Holy cow.
Kristen. How about Caden Kristen, the 6-foot sophomore? A great punt. And DC West has it 1st and 10 on their own 3-yard line. 8:51 to go, 3rd quarter. Wahoo leading it 21-6. Bolin in his own end zone will throw out to the flat and miss Wohlers on the near side for an incomplete pass.
Yeah, Bolin had him wide open. He just threw the ball before Riker was even in his break on his route. Otherwise, he would have had him open.
Yep, he threw it. Maybe that's kind of that nervous energy kind of setting in for Bolin, who's like, I'm in my own end zone. I got to get rid of it quick. Just throws it too quick that time for Wohlers, who, you're right, he had a step and maybe could have stepped on the sideline and tried to get a first down. But now 2nd and 10, still on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, definitely want to get rid of the ball quickly if you're in the end zone, as even a hold would be a safety.
And Bolin hands it up the middle that time, and a gain of about 2. That's it for Brady Singer up to the 5, maybe even the 4. And it is 3rd and 8 from the 5-yard line. Dangerous spot here for DC West. Because I'll tell you what, Tyler, the Warriors this season, not a lot of people know how effective the Warriors punt unit is, but the Warriors this season, they have blocked 6 punts this year.
Wow, well, they're in about the right spot here, trying to set it up. And Falcons, Wahoo going to win this field position game here. If Falcons can't get a first down, they'll be forced to punt into the wind, and had a 10-yard net on the last punt.
Senior gets the handoff up the middle, breaks a tackle out of the backfield, but gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is all.
Wow, Wahoo's defense came to play today as Brady Singer just 0 breathing room.
This is a guy who has been so dominant all year. 866 yards on the ground. I'd say he's got about 40 tonight, and half of it came on one run.
One play.
So punting from his own end zone is Brady Singer, kind of in an interesting spot. The Warriors have gotten 2 safeties this year and 6 blocked punts. This one's a good one. Into the wind, though, and it will die immediately. Take a Wahoo roll and continue to roll all the way to the far sideline before it's brought down at the 25-yard line is where Wahoo will set up.
Yeah, so about a 23-yard punt there, 24-yard punt.
It is a pretty unfortunate and pretty unlucky spot for DC West to play the field position battle when you're the team going into the wind.
Yeah, that's a tough spot there, and Wahoo knew they had him backed up and in a bad spot there on 3rd and long.
So Wahoo has it. Their second drive in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 on the Falcon 25-yard line. Kaminsky hands it off to Kip Brigham off to the far side. Kip gets the sideline and is finally pushed out of bounds inside of the 20 for a good pickup on first down that time of about 5 on first down.
And Brigham not their top rusher, but he does average about 35 yards a game.
So it will be.
And I assume a lot of that, sorry to interrupt, Austin, I assume a lot of his rushing yards come towards the end of the game when Wahoo has secured a
Wahoo
victory.
has had a lot of running clocks in the second half this season. Kip does do a lot, and like we said, his most effective part of his game is his punt return ability. There's a double handoff up the middle, fighting forward is Caden Smart before he's brought down on his 2 knees at the 10-yard line. But there we see, Tyler, all that misdirection. How do you defend that when you're saying, okay, we got to key in on Kip Brigham, and the next thing you know, Caden Smart has the football up the middle on a double handoff?
Well, it's tough. Wahoo has athletes all over the field, and they can put it in about anybody's hands.
So here the Warriors have it. It's 1st and goal on the 10-yard line. Kaminsky in the backfield, hands it up the middle. Now trying to bounce it here to the outside and pushing the pile forward and still going. And pushed back, and I think a flag was thrown. On the carry that time was Kip Brigham, and the Falcon fans are furious as, oh boy, that's a tough call. Right on the sideline. It looked like Brigham was being brought down before he got there.
Yeah, it's a tough call. It's kind of a gang tackle, being forced out of bounds. Just a lot of guys, a lot of bodies. And I think they're going to call the call is probably a...
It is a personal foul face mask. So it's a face mask against DC West. So not a late or, unsportsmanlike play or anything like that. They just brought him down by the helmet. So the DC West fans quiet down a little bit after saying, oh, okay, we didn't see that. So it's 1st and goal now for Wahoo as it goes half the distance at the 5-yard line. Kaminsky in the backfield. Brigham stands to his left. Chase waits on the snap with a guy in motion. Brigham gets the handoff off to the right side. Fights forward through the middle. Touchdown Warriors. Kip Brigham's into the end zone for the first time tonight. And what a big play for Wahoo, who now lead it 27-6 with 5:54 to go.
Yeah, Brigham virtually untouched off the right side of the offensive line there on his way into the end zone.
And you talked about before the game started, Tyler, about how whoever won the line of scrimmage would likely win the game. And so far, Wahoo's front 5 have been pretty outstanding.
Yeah, to this point, they've been pretty fantastic. Anybody running the ball behind them has gained quite a few yards here today.
So there it goes out for the point after. It's on the way. It's a high. Boy, he got so under it, and even the wind couldn't help him as it is short and no good. So with 5:54 to go here in quarter number 3, it's Wahoo 27, DC West 6. You're tuned into Warrior and Falcon football on BSDN Live, Wahoo Public YouTube, and Saunders County Online. We'll be right back.
And Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living
for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
Austin McNorton and Tyler Chapelier here back with you on BSDN Live, Wahoo Public YouTube, and Saunders County Online. It's the number 2 Wahoo Warriors leading the number 7 Falcons of DC West 27-6 with 5:54 to go in quarter number 3 after a 25-yard touchdown drive capped off by a 5-yard touchdown run from Kip Brigham. This time it's a really short kick and caught by the Falcon at his own 43-yard line.
Yeah, I assume that just went off the side of his foot there. And
so, good field position.
I was going to say the best field position Falcons have had all day. Let's see if they can capitalize here.
trying to get something going offensively. After their last drive, they were backed up on their own end zone and had to just try and avoid having something terrible happen. They just had to punt it away after a 3-and-out. But a big spot here as they have the ball on their own 43-yard line left hash. 2 wide receivers to the near side, a tight end to the right. Of Senior in the backfield with quarterback Keelan Bolin. Bolin gets the snap. Senior gets the handoff, tries to bounce it to the left side, finds a crease, keeps the legs turning for a Falcon first down into Warrior territory, right at the sticks, up to the Warrior, looks like the 48.5-yard line. They actually say he's a half yard shy, so it's second and half a yard for DC West, but it is the first time tonight that DC West has been inside of Warrior territory on the offensive side of the football.
Yep, took the words right out of my mouth. Going to say they finally crossed over midfield here.
Can they keep the consistency and drive going? As Bolin's in the backfield with Senior to his right. 3 guys, and now Kroom goes off to the left side. Senior will get the handoff off to that left side, go to the sideline, and he's brought down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get the first down as he's brought down over there on that far side. Couldn't quite see the number. It looked like Sam Markson over there on that side, far side for Wahoo.
Yeah, I couldn't see who that was, but I believe the cornerback for Wahoo came flying in and made a great open field tackle out there.
There's a guy in Brady Senior who's not used to getting tackled like that, especially with only a half yard to go. He says, "Oh, that's easy." He's not able to get in, so he lost a half a yard. 4:30 to go in the third. It's 3rd and 1 for DC West. Ball on the Wahoo 48-yard line.
And this is definitely, I would have to guess, 4th down territory, so they'll be going for it twice in a row.
Bolin gets the direct snap. He'll carry the football up to the Wahoo 46-yard line, and a Falcon first down on Keelan Bolin's 34th carry of the season. Now 77 yards to his total on the ground. What a big call there to give the ball to your quarterback.
I want to say that might be the Falcons' second first down of the evening, other than Brady Singer's big run here.
It is. Only their second first down of the night. But they want to keep this thing going as they now have it 1st and 10 at the Warrior 45-yard line with 3:50 to go here in the third quarter. Singer stands to the right of Bolin in the backfield. It's a handoff up the middle to the fullback, and taking it up to the 39-yard line was Michael Kroom on the carry. His 13th carry of the year for 73 yards now on the ground. A gain of 6 on first down. The Warriors were not expecting that.
No, I was going to say that was a good play call there by the Falcons, as Kroom really hasn't had any of those little inside runs, and worked to their credit right up the middle as Warriors wasn't sure exactly where the ball was at first.
3:10 to go. It's 2nd and 4 Falcons. Ball now on the Wahoo 39-yard line in between the hashes. Bolin in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Now a back goes in motion as Senior gets the handoff up the middle, fights forward. He'll be shy of the first down as he got to about the 37-yard line before he's brought down in the middle by Wahoo's number 53, Jake Scanlon, on the tackle.
Yeah, Falcons ran a similar play there, had a man in motion, and handed off just right up the middle, this time to Singer. And not much doing for Singer.
Likely 4-down territory here for DC West, but right now it's 3rd and a long 2. Ball on the Warrior 37-yard line. They need to get to the 35 to keep the drive alive. Likely have 2 downs to get there, though. Singer will get the handoff up the middle, trying to bounce it to the outside, and does for a DC West first down before he's brought down on the far sideline by Josh Edmonds. But the Falcons keep the sticks alive as he's brought down right at the 35-yard line, which should be good enough. Well, I think they're going to mark him short. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was like, I can't believe that.
Some good vision there by Brady Singer. There was nothing going on up the gut, and he kind of hightailed it out to the outside and managed to find a little daylight, just enough.
You talked about it in the first half, Tyler, about how he is a patient back, but even with his patience, there hasn't been much holes, and this time there was. 1st and 10 DC West, ball on the Warrior 34-yard line. Handed up the middle again to Brady Senior, and this time his patience does not pay off as he goes nowhere. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage by several different Warriors. The first guy in there that I saw was number 6, Braylon Iverson. No gain. It's 2nd and 10 with 90 seconds to go in quarter number 3.
I wonder if Coach Mike Troy and the Falcons are setting Wahoo's defense up here for a shot downfield. There's been about 5 handoffs in a row where Bolin throws a fake shot down the field to what would be Riker Wooler's position down there. So I wonder if one of these times he'll keep it and actually throw one up.
Question is, throwing into the wind, how truly difficult is it down there on the field? 2nd and 10 Falcons, ball on the Warrior 34-yard line. Woolers goes in motion, and he'll get the handoff off to that left side. Jumps over a defender and fights forward for a gain of about 8.
Wow.
Hurdled a Warrior on that far sideline, and well, he might be the best athlete on the field tonight, folks. What a special player.
Yeah, the Falcons need to find a way to get the ball in his hands here more as we get late into the game. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
We're at 35 seconds left in the third. I don't know if the Falcons will have to snap it again, as it will be 3rd and 3. Ball on the Warrior 27-yard line. Falcons get up to the line of scrimmage and look like they will have to snap it, as Bolin's in the backfield with Singer standing to his left. Bolin sends a guy in motion, takes the handoff. It's a pitch play out to Singer out to the left, and he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage on the far sideline.
Wow, great defense there by Wahoo. Just stretched that play out. Nothing doing for Singer.
It was Josh Edmonds again on the tackle on that outside edge, and that ends quarter number 3. It is a big, big play coming up for DC West to start the fourth quarter. 12 minutes of football remaining. Hold up those 4 fingers. It's Wahoo 27, DC West 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy.
Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com. Call 402-443-3563 or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
Austin McNorton and Tyler Chapelier here back with you live on BSDN Live, Wahoo Public YouTube, and Saunders County Online. As coming out to start quarter number 4, 12 minutes of football remain. It's Wahoo 27, DC West 6. It's 4th and 4 Falcons. Ball on the Warrior 28-yard line. And Bolin will throw. Rolling out to his right. He throws it to the end zone, and it's caught.
Falcon touchdown. I told you they were going to throw one downfield.
Boy, you call that. None of the officials were down there to make a call, so I couldn't tell if it was a touchdown or not.
Well, there's one ref in the back of the end zone.
None of the side judges went down the field at all, so I was like, where's anybody? It looked like a catch, and it is a big touchdown by Bolin to Reeves on 4th and 4, and that is a big offensive touchdown for the Falcons.
Yeah, that is exactly what the Falcons needed here, and perfect timing actually for the clock to expire on them for the end of the third, because they had they had their backs to the wind there.
Now the Falcons will come out on the 2-point conversion, as Bolin will direct traffic with Singer to his left. Awaiting the snap. It's a low snap. He'll roll out to his right and throw back across the middle, and it's broken up at the line of scrimmage, and the 2-point conversion is no good. But what a play for the Falcons offense to create a little bit of life. 11:54 to go in the ball game. It's Wahoo 27, DC West 12. You're tuned into Falcon and Warrior football on BSDN Live, Wahoo Public YouTube, and Saunders County Online. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back to BSDN Live, Wahoo Public YouTube and Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton and Tyler Chapelier here with you on this Friday the 13th in October. 11:54 to go in the ball game. It's Wahoo 27, DC West 12, as the Falcons are on the board with their first offensive touchdown. It's a 28-yard touchdown pass from Keelan Bolin to his target Will Reeves, who has his second touchdown through the air this season.
Now, Austin, I'm not sure on that 2-point conversion at this point in the game why you would feel maybe you need to go for it there, because with an extra point makes it a 14-point game.
The ball is taken into the end zone by Wahoo with the win. As Kip Brigham just got a foot back across the goal line. And high school football touching the end zone means a touchback, and so Wahoo will have it. 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line with 11:52 to go in the ball game, leading 27-12. As the Warriors scored the last time their offense was out there, but this is a big spot for the Falcon defense now, Tyler.
Yep. Yeah, it is. They're going to need to get the ball back here, down 2 scores with under 12 minutes to go.
It's Kaminsky in the backfield with Bordowski standing to his right and a tight end to the left of the formation. Now a wide receiver goes in formation. That's Avery Weeding. Bordowski will take the football off to that left side, trying to bounce it outside. Cannot, as he takes it up to about the 23-yard line for a short gain on first down before he's brought down across the middle of the field by, it looked like, Antoine Wright over there on that far side. Antoine Wright, that's his 33rd tackle this season from the cornerback spot. So these Falcons defense has been pretty great all year up to this point. They've gotten 10 interceptions, 6 fumbles, 5 sacks, 29 tackles for a loss, only allowed 9 points per game. They've ran into a pretty lethal Warrior offense here tonight. As again, it's Bordowski getting the handoff up the middle, and he just follows his blockers into the second level for a Warrior first down up to the Falcon 35-yard line.
Yeah, Bordowski exploded there into the secondary. The Falcons defense falling forward for about 10 yards.
It was Riker Wohlers who was getting dragged downfield before he finally was able to bring Noah to the ground. 1st and 10 Wahoo, ball on their own 35-yard line, trying to run out this clock and get another top 10 team win.
And if you're the Falcons, you can't allow any more points at this juncture in the game, not even a field goal. Now push it to a 3-possession game.
Bordowski with the handoff again. He bounces it to the outside, and he's pushed backwards before he's finally thrown to the ground after he gets about 4 yards up to the 39-yard line, and a good pickup again for the Warriors on first down. And we said from the beginning of the game with how cool it is, how the field's kind of wet out there, the wind. Whoever, these two teams like to wear you down, run the football ground and pound, and Wahoo saying, all right, this is what we do best, and can we do it here on this drive? And so far, it's been pretty successful.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. No real reason for Wahoo to go away from the run. They've got it to a point here where they are running downhill.
Kaminsky gets the handoff. It's a double handoff up the middle. Goes Caden Smart, 45. Oh, he trips over himself at the 48-yard line. He's furious.
And there's where that all-day rain and sprinkling comes into play, losing his footing. That may have been another Wahoo touchdown potentially.
Oh, my goodness. Caden Smart. He has 2 rushing touchdowns this season. That would have been his longest, but oh, my gosh. Tripped over himself, but it moves the chains. 1st and 10 Wahoo. Now the ball on their own 48-yard line with 9:35 to go in the ball game, leading 27-12. Kaminsky in the backfield. Bordowski stands to his right. A wide receiver to the far side. Noah gets the handoff up the middle, bounces off of his own lineman, and is pushed backwards before he's finally blown up in the way backfield. But he gains about a half a yard before he got pushed back 10 yards by several Falcons.
I was going to say, I'm surprised they were marking him the ball back that far. I thought he lost some forward momentum, but
yeah, the white hat was the one who said, "Oh yeah, you're going to be down here." But both of the line judges were like, "Nah, he got to the line of scrimmage," and so that's where they spotted. They kind of overruled the white hat there. So it's 2nd and 10 for Wahoo after no official gain. Ball on their own 48-yard line. Kaminsky moves Caden Smart across the formation. Now Kaminsky takes the snap, looking to throw, rolling to his right, throws it to the flat, and the ball is caught on a knee by Caden Smart inside of Falcon territory up to the DC West 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's 3rd and 6 for Wahoo with 8:30 to go. A big, big third down here for DC West. You want to make Wahoo punt it into this win.
Yeah, and
they haven't done all night.
Another good rollout throw there by Kaminsky. He had one-on-one all over the field. Really could have taken his pick there, really where he wanted to go, but he kind of took the more conservative, safe route.
It is a big third down for both teams with 8:05 to go in the ball game. 3rd and 6 for Wahoo. Ball on the Falcon 48-yard line. Avery Weeding goes across the formation. The ball will be handed up the middle. Brodowski stiff arms a tackler, dives forward. That was Noah, and he will be marked, right at the
Great
first
run
down.
there on 3rd down by Brodowski.
First down, Warriors. He broke out of 2 tackles, and that's just a back-breaking play for the Falcons.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker for Falcons defense there. They had 3rd and, at least some hope here there where they could force potentially a punt, but another strong run by the Wahoo Warriors to get that first down, and the clock I guess it's stopped here at the moment.
Pushed
but
out of bounds, but the
clock will continue to run here in Wahoo's offensive possession.
DC West looked like they had him at the line of scrimmage, and then Noah broke out of 1 tackle and stiff-armed another to the ground. Kaminsky rolls out to the left looking to throw.
He's got all day.
Throws it deep down the field, and it's caught! Sam Edmonds battling downfield. A heck of a battle between Sam Edmonds and Jonas Mears-Richmond. Sam wins the battle and has the Warriors 1st and goal on the 9-yard line.
Yeah, and Mears-Richmond thought he was in perfect position for that. Kudos to the Warrior receiver there as he cut in front of the defender and went up and high-pointed the ball there and came down with it.
But Tyler, you talked about it when the play was happening. Jace Kaminsky had all day to throw and took advantage. It's 1st and goal Wahoo. Ball on the 9-yard line with 7:23 to go in the football game, leading 27-12. Kaminsky will hand it up the middle, and diving forward to the 5 that time, I believe, was Brodowski again. It is a gain of 4. 2nd and goal with 7:10 to go.
Yeah, Wahoo just going to probably stick to the ground here, try to run as much time off the clock as they can. If they score here, well, they're up 15 now. That would make it with the extra point a 22-point game, which is quite the deficit.
Yep.
As Falcons will probably more than likely get the ball with somewhere around 6 minutes to go.
Here we go. Brodowski in the Wildcat formation, and DC West stops him this time after a gain of just about 2. It will be 3rd and goal for Wahoo. Ball now on the 3-yard line. So DC West does stop the Wildcat formation, although I will say that's the deepest that Wahoo has tried to run the Wildcat formation, back from the 5-yard line. Normally they run it from inside of the 3 or the 2. So DC West gets a stop. Their fans are still into it. Here to the south of us in the press box, it is 3rd and goal from the 3 with 6:10 to go. Wildcat formation again for Wahoo. Brodowski in the backfield takes the snap, pushes the pile forward, his legs churning, diving towards the goal line, and it looks like he's short inside of the 1. DC West gets the stop, but now it's 4th and goal from a half yard out with 5:50 to go.
I'll give DC West front credit here as they're doing their best to bow their back and try to prevent Wahoo from punching this in. And definitely not rolling over.
I wonder if Wahoo maybe elects for a field goal here to go up 30-12, as basically it's a point. It's a PAT if you do. The Falcon fans into it though, and it looks like Wahoo is going to go for it as they take the handoff. Brodowski walks into the end zone untouched. Touchdown Warriors! The Wildcat worked after Wahoo tried it 3 times in a row. 3rd time's a charm, I guess. And with 5:24 to go in the football game, Wahoo leads the Falcons of DC West 33-12, and that might put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, tall ask there for the Falcons defense to stop Wahoo 3 times from the 1 yard line.
Yep, exactly. So coming out for the point after into the wind to give Wahoo a 34-12 advantage. And it's blocked.
No, it was a little Tebow jump pass.
Oh, it's good. I thought it was, wow, that was amazing.
Almost a wildcat formation, snapped it to the back, and he ducked down and then jumped up over. Same exact Tebow play Florida used to run.
Oh, my gosh. So the 2-point conversion is good. I'm so sorry. That's the first time I've seen the Wahoo do that all year.
Tebow jump pass. What an interesting play by Wahoo Warriors. I love it.
They get the 2-point conversion, try saying, nah, we don't want to kick the point after into the wind. We'll keep it here on all 3 YouTube channels. Austin McNorton, Tyler Chapelier, Blake Maxon running the show for us. 5:24 to go in the football game. It's Wahoo 35, DC West 12. After the Falcons get an offensive touchdown, once again, though, their defense can't hold against this Warrior offense.
I mean, all the credit in the world goes to Warriors offense. The DC West has a very good defense. So really the only thing you can take away from this is Wahoo is as good as they think they are, and they have a great offense, a great ground game. I mean, we haven't even touched on their defense yet. DC West only has 12 points. But offensively speaking, Wahoo very dangerous, and it'll be interesting to see how far it'll take them here this season.
Falcons, you talked about their defensive numbers. They only allow 9 points per game. They have 16 takeaways this season, 5 sacks, several tackles for losses. They've been nothing short of spectacular all season long, but the Warriors' ground game and front guys that just won the line of scrimmage tonight. That was kind of the difference with this battle in the wind. And a kickoff is returned up to the 33-yard line where DC West will try and, if nothing else, create some momentum going into next week against Arlington. And that will be a senior night for DC West, or is it on the road?
No, they had senior night the other night there. It is in Valley, so it will be at DC West football field against Arlington. Yep, last game of the year.
Last regular season game of the year at home for the Falcons. So we'll kind of see how all the postseason standings shake up. This game had a lot of impact for everyone in Class C1, and so will the game also happening tonight. A big run up the middle that time for Brady Singer. His night's not done as he takes it all the way up to his own 49-yard line for a big first down.
And Falcons going to run a little bit of a hurry-up offense here. Is not a whole lot of time left, but definitely want to try and get as many plays in here as possible.
5 minutes exactly remain in this football game. It's Wahoo 35, DC West 12. Bullet has time, looking to throw, and it's picked off. The Warriors have it down the far sideline and pushed out of bounds. The first takeaway tonight for either team is intercepted by Braylon Iverson. He takes it all the way up to the 22-yard line, and a big play for Wahoo.
Yeah, and Keelan Bolin, a pretty good passer so far on the season and into last season even. But unfortunately, Wahoo gets DC West in such a predictable situation here where they know they're probably going to pass time's running out. And good job to Wahoo defense, just all over it.
That is only Bolin's second interception of the season, and that is Wahoo's 8th interception of the year defensively, and Braylon Iverson's first of the year. So it's 1st and 10 Wahoo, ball on their own 25-yard line, and it's handed up the middle, and not much gain of about a yard that time with 4:38 to go in the ball game. But excuse me, Tyler, we had a lot of talk throughout the course of the night how big of a game this was, but another big game going on tonight. Boone Central is hosting Pierce, so there will be some postseason implications with that as well. If Pierce is able to win, then Wahoo would be the number 1 team in Class C1, something the Warriors fans would like to hear. And DC West wants Boone Central to continue to win out, as that's right now their only loss of the year.
Yeah, this evening will tell us a lot. towards the top of Class C1 here and in our district here that DC West and Wahoo's in. So as we wind down here last couple weeks of the season, everything's slowly getting sorted out here.
As that was Kip Brigham on the carry that time for Wahoo, and he takes it inside for just about a half a yard. He's trying to push the pile forward. It didn't move much for him. And with 3:38 to go here in the football game, Wahoo leading it 35-12. And we talked a little bit before the game on how we think this would go. Both of us said it would be a lot closer than what it's showing right now on the scoreboard. It's kind of been an impressive showing for Wahoo. Not what anybody expected coming into this game. This was the game of the week for several TV stations in Omaha and here for us as well, as this one's handed off to the near side, inside of the 20, up near the 15. He'll be about a yard shy of the first down, and it's Caden Smart on the carry that time for Wahoo. He takes it up to the Falcons' 17.5-yard line. He needs the 15 to keep the drive alive, so it's 4th and 2 for Wahoo with 2:50 to go, but not what we were expecting tonight, Tyler.
No, not really. I'm surprised Wahoo is able to put up 35 points here, actually, on DC West strong defense. They may even put up a couple more points here, depending on what happens here the last couple minutes. But I definitely thought it'd be a little lower scoring of a game than it is.
And here's the Wildcat formation for Wahoo again, and once again, that play stays undefeated for the Warriors. That's on 4th down. They get a first down as Bordowski takes it up to the 11-yard line. And Wahoo should be getting close to be able to run out the rest of this game and improve to 8-0 on the year under the direction of head coach Chad Fox, who got career win number 500 in game number 1 this year. Is that right? 500? Career wins? What's that? 150, yes, not 5. I was like, gosh, that didn't sound right when I said it. I was like, that didn't sound right when I said it. I knew it. I knew it wasn't. I was like, that can't be right. It's 2 minutes to go. A gain by Kip Brigham as he takes it up inside of the 10 up to the 9. So how, Tyler, if you're DC West, how do you carry some momentum going into next week and especially going into the postseason?
Well, DC West is a tough team, and it all starts with the head coach, Mike Troy. He's a hard-nosed guy. He knows how to get his guys ready. Now, DC West, as far as Arlington's concerned, shouldn't realistically probably have a whole lot of problem there with Arlington. I'm going to guess DC West will probably dominate the ground game as far as that goes. But I would say this game was pretty valuable for DC West here towards the end of the year. A little bit of a wake-up call. I'm sure they can't wait to go back and watch the film here and kind of see where they need to improve on, because on paper, DC West is going to be right here with Wahoo, but Wahoo came to play tonight and show there's still maybe a little bit of separation between the Falcons and the tip top of Class C1.
Sometimes these games are good to say, okay, we're not as good as we thought. We have some things to correct, and for Wahoo, this is a good game to say, all right, this is one of the better teams we faced all year, and if we play like that, we feel like there's not many teams that can beat us. So Wahoo will run one more play as Kaminsky takes a knee. Wahoo had it on the 5-yard line. They take a knee, and they will run out the clock as the Warriors are pumped up on the field. They know how big of a game this was, how big of a game this was, how big of a win this was, as Wahoo will win it 35-12 final score. And oh my gosh, what an incredible game. I think this will be very good for both teams moving forward, like we were just kind of alluding to. Tom.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how that Boone Central and Pierce game ends up tonight, because wouldn't that be something if Wahoo woke up in the morning as the number 1 team in Class C1 football? I'm sure all the Warrior fans would love to see that in the morning. As far as the Falcons go, tough loss on the road, going to Wahoo. You know you're facing a tough squad. Things didn't quite get going the way they wanted to out of the gate there in the first and second quarter, and not really able to flip the script per se there in the second half. All Wahoo, all game long. Kudos to them. They are a very good football squad.
Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in tonight. What a fun game it was. There was so much hype going into the week. Really, the past couple of weeks, both of these teams had eyes forward looking to this game. Tyler and I were looking to this game for about a month now, how much fun it was. But the Warriors win it. Final score, it's Wahoo 35, DC West 12. The Warriors improve to 8-0 on the season and will end their year at Schuyler next week. DC West, they will fall to 6-2 on the year, and they will host Arlington next Friday night in Valley. So thanks to all of our sponsors who make it happen. Thanks to Blake Maxon. He ran the show for us with the cameras and commercials and everything, and he made Tyler and us sound really good in the booth. Well, Tyler, my friend, one heck of a game.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for letting me do this with you, Austin.
Man, it was so much fun. And we'll see how the postseason goes for both of these teams. This was an important game for those implications, and we'll see how everything kind of shakes up tomorrow morning, what goes on in Boone Central as well. A lot of impact there. But again, final score, it's Wahoo 35, DC West 12. For Blake Maxon, Tyler Chapelier, I've been Austin McNorton saying so long from Wahoo, Nebraska, and go Warriors.